The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is quite a scene here in this grand Coliseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Defending of the desperate variety. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, can they get him away? Varane gets over and intercepts.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
And this is Neymar. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now then, the ball's come. It's Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez! A finish right from the top drawer. And we have liftoff. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Mohun Bagan have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Messi. And he's worked it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Eto'o. Now this could be a chance. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. And he's intervened well there.
Mohun Bagan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's put paid to the danger. Thuram. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's there to make the challenge. Tries to pass it through. Del Piero! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Early ball out from the back. And here's Messi. Chance! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big...
It's Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the finish! Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Neymar. Camavinga. And it's Rijkaard. Spence. Looking to play him in. Zico. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Can he get on the end of this? That's tidy. And that is out of play. Vieira. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nice control. Gerrard. Out towards the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neatly clipped into space. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Eto'o, and this is Messi. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Driving forward, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Del Piero. And it's Pirlo. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's gone for goal.
La cantidad es espectadores de este partido.
Rohan Bagan
60.333.
disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Neymar.
Such good technique.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri. And this is real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, what a mistake! Pirlo. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Rohan Bagan leading now. Howson is the team's great visionary. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Messi. Decent chance! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Pedri. Gerrard. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Zico. It's a promising position. Now it's Zico. Zico! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Gerrard. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Oh, well played, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he skips past his man. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zico. Pirlo. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Rohan Bagan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the ball's gone astray.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rohan Bagan, moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's been played through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Neymar. Gerrard. And this is Eto'o. Oh, good. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Rohan Bagan definitely came out on top, simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.